Step your game up. Step your movie game up this quarantine. When someone asks what you did coming out of quarantine, you stepped your game up. Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Tam. Welcome to the fam, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some Netflix heat to get you through quarantine. Now, this is going to be 10 movies and 10 TV series that I personally love on Netflix that I think you guys should check out if you haven't already. Just as a disclaimer, this is Netflix Canada. I'm sure it's different in each region. And if you guys watch or check out any of these titles I recommend, please feel free to leave them down below and tell me what you thought. Tell me if there's something that you think I should watch that I didn't include on this list. So without further ado, let's get into this video, boo. Top 10 Netflix movie and TV series recommendations. For the movie, I have White Chicks. White Chicks, classic, great movie. 10 out of 10 would recommend. For the TV series, I got Queen of the South. Queen of the South, great show, very interesting. If you love drugs, money, and crime, it's the show for you. Number 9, where we have for the movies, Just Go With It. It stars Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Really good movie, super funny, and it's definitely great for my rom-com lovers. I'm a big fan of rom-coms. Don't judge me. Number 9, I'm gonna still go with Money Heist. I personally big fan of organized crime, drug organizations, all that kind of stuff. So Money Heist is a win. If you haven't watched Money Heist, what are you doing? I actually watched Money Heist before it blew up in the North American market when it was still only in Spanish with English subtitles, and I fell in love with it from then. So Money Heist, great show. Number 8, The Bone Collector and Ozark. So Bone Collector is actually a classic. It's a throwback with Denzel Washington and what's her name? Angelina Jolie. Such a good classic. Really enjoyed it. It definitely opened my eyes to a lot. So definitely would recommend checking that one out. I think it was even born before my time, so I wasn't aware of it. But when I did watch it, loved it. Ozark, just got into Ozark. It's on its 3rd going 4th season, and it's so freaking good. Every episode is an hour long, and it's so binge worthy. It's an hour long of straight contact action, and again, it's about organized crime and drug money. Who doesn't love that? Who? Not me. Number 7 for the movies, I got Don't Breathe. Number 7 for the TV shows, I have Haunted. So Haunted, I really do enjoy. It's about real life encounters with paranormal activity. People talk about their experiences with what they came across from when they were younger or still experience every now and then today. Very spooky. The cover title, super creepy, and it makes me want to watch it just all that more. Don't Breathe, really good movie. It really is a sci-fi movie. It plays on a lot of that, almost like, what's that one with Sandra Bullock? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That it plays to that like genre. Yeah, really good movie. Very spooky. If you're a person who doesn't enjoy scary movies by themselves, highly recommend watching it with someone else. Maybe on Netflix party. Number 6. Now, I am a big fan of The Hunger Games, so I had to include this on the list. If you haven't watched Hunger Games, what is you doing? No, but like, what is you really doing? Come on. Everyone's seen the Hunger Games. And if you haven't, now's the time. It's quarantine. I mean, a lot of places are uplifting, but still, it's preferred to stay home. So why not occupy your time with some movies? Now, for number 6, I got On My Block. On My Block is a classic show. It's been really hyped in the recent, so if you haven't watched it, it is a really good show to watch. It's a good series. It encompasses a whole freaking lot. So if you haven't watched On My Block, what is you doing? For real. Step your game up. Step your movie game up this quarantine. When someone asks what you did coming out of quarantine, you stepped your game up. Number 5. So for my number 5 Netflix recommendations, I got Friends. Super, super, super classic. Friends is such a good show. So many seasons, so much character development, and it's oh so enjoyable. It's such bingeable content. At first I was one of those people that kind of hated on the series, but I enjoyed all the character development and all the things that I learned from it. Like, yeah, it's just a good, honestly, it's one of those, if you don't like it after the first 1 or 2 seasons, it's okay if you put it down. It's okay if you put it down. I got so much more on my list. It's okay. Number 5 for movies. I enjoyed The Ugly Truth. The Ugly Truth, very, 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 very good movie. It's definitely more on the rom-com centered, but I enjoy movies where there's a lot of personal development or character development actually, and self-growth within another person. So I think it's a good alternative or a good movie to watch if you haven't watched it already. It was definitely big in, I think, the early or late 2000s. Number 4 for movie, I got Iron Man and Jessica Jones. Now, if you guys are a fan of Marvel, these are on Netflix. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't seen these. I actually highly recommend you watch all of the Marvel, what's it called, superhero sub stories. There's Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Iron Fist, I believe. I may have gotten the last one's name wrong, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. And for the movies, Iron Man, like, those are classics, honestly. You can rewatch those because I'm sure a lot of people haven't even seen them in a while, so it might be nice to refresh your memory. It might be able to pay homage to the memory. RIP. Definitely do. But I also think it's a good rewatch too. You got time. Quarantine, you got time. You got time. Number 3 for the movie, I got Harry Potter and One Day at a Time. Now, One Day at a Time had some controversy because there was a potential cancellation of it, even though there was a large fan following for the show. Such a freaking good show, had so many heartfelt messages, and it's definitely one of those shows that celebrates the cultural differences or the differences among a family in general. So I really do like it. It is a healthy representation of families and family relationships, and I think it's just entertaining, so why not? But the ones that are 10 out of 10 would recommend. You should watch them. If you haven't watched Harry Potter at least once in your life, I mean, I could say it, but number 2, my number 2 recommendation for movies and TV series. I hope you guys like this content. I hope to see you guys along for more. I really appreciate every single one of you guys that sat and is watching or listening to my video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I really appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later.